She is God by your side. That's what I call this amazing piece right here. And the reason why we had to question their credibility is because their doctrine has been manufactured in such a way to lower your consciousness. That's what religion is about. So I'm on subject matter, but that's what I chose to do for the opening, to make you understand that you will only be permitted to teach such doctrine so long as it plays into the hand of the very beast that they talk about. No, you don't have to go to M&Gtv people and do GED programs. That's not true. It's just not true. If you do some more study, you'll see. So, I want to talk about this. This is how they're trying to wash your brain. Whitewash your brain with religion. This is the first thing we got to talk about. In reverse psychology, anybody that studies psychology knows the undercurrent of psychology is called reactance. Reactance has been identified as a psychological technique in which a person has a negative emotional reaction to being persuaded and thus chooses the option which is being advocated against. In sentential calculus, it's called the disjunctive inference. What's a disjunctive inference? I know the words we have in him tantalize, but I'm explaining everything that I'm saying. I don't have to lower the frequency of my communication under the presumption that my people are not wise enough nor intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying. So one more Negro complain about the big words I use, I'm gonna lose my mind. And I'll talk slower too for Tazariak, just to make sure he's comfortable. Disjunctive inference. It entails the or operative. So now we're on the same page. Now, what's a disjunctive inference? A disjunctive inference gives one the intimation that because one thing isn't correct, something else must be right. And that's illogical. In sentential calculus, the mathematical way to deduce if something is contradictory, if something is truthful, if something is feigned, you have premises that are set up so you can understand mathematically that what people are saying doesn't make sense. I'm going to give you an example of reactance. Reactance is you've been taken from your country. Okay? Taken from your country. You've been stripped of your language, and then you've been given a book. Then you've been taught a new language, then you was taught how to read that book in that new language. Now, when you got the book, there was a question about who are these characters in the book. They kept telling you, you are not the people in the Bible. The prophets, the apostles, the messiahs are not you. They're not you. They're not you. They're not you. In reverse psychology, if this shit persists, eventually reactance sets in. And you're going to want to associate yourself with the very thing that represents exponential time in your inception where you've been stripped of everything you had. I'll say this again. You didn't have a Bible before you came here. That's right. That's right. But when you was given the Bible, you was told that the people in that Bible are not you for so long that reactance sets in and you start to wonder, maybe I am those people in the Bible. And the disjunctive inference is this. Listen to me carefully so we can understand how this works. Because what we don't understand is slavery is more psychological than it was physical. The media makes slavery a very physical endeavor, so you would think I have to attack them back based on the way they attacked me. If they showed you that slavery was psychological, then you would respond psychologically. You understand what I'm saying? So they have to keep showing you getting beat up, raped, and castrated, so you think that's the plane that they were on. But slavery was so psychological, the whole thing about it was to keep you oppressed and constrained for enough years so they can understand how you think, so when they free you, you will entrap yourself. So what we're looking at with reactance, a sediment of reverse psychology, is the part that's called the disjunctive inference. I'll show you how it works. Even though we want to know if the Bible is true, we'll question if the people are really black or white. Now, we have an affinity with race as an insecure people that have been denied of self and kind for a long time.